show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
57 color. Yellow. Easy.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Brought down by Deron Bland.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
319.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A gain of 7.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Ready? Alert!
They throw it out quick to the left. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
He completes it in traffic. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down throw, Mahomes. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the red zone on 1st. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Brought in right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
And the defense was all over that throw. It would stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Alert!
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 21-zip already.
Raiders nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 9.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board. Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now. Allen. Looking to his fullback now. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route for target.
Giving this to Genty. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Allen on 3rd down. That's complete to Bowers outright. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's taken in by Tucker. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Back at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He finds space for a few yards that time. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Has a man on target to Thornton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 20.
All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First
First
and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Has room into the secondary, and he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. It's his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That's him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get it was.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they make the tackle at the 38.
16 yards.
Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, tight. Fight Eddie!
On 1st down, Allen. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
319!
Back to the air, Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st down throw for Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Get it together. It's gonna be a good day, boys.
Look out!
Allen fires out wide, complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll go. Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Jency. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Dumped off to his running back. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They will go. It's Allen. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 28.
17 yards.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Taken in by Noah Fant. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Stop.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd down, Chiefs going with a dime.
56. Hey, tight. Look out.
Allen on the play action. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Genty running right. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
And the Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go in here. Allen finds his fullback. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 21-yard line.
They'll toss it. Genty. It's inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
Raiders 21.
maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All right, partner, are you on board with that call you just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
It is cut left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
No. Easy. Hey, dribble it. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught, nice game left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
42. Raiders 21.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Genty from the gun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
28-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
That's one you watch the next day, and as a quarterback, you want that throw back. Quarterbacks are perfectionists, and when it's caught just out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
Forced out to his right. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
That one connects. And it's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs trying to end this before the final quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
What's that?
On first down, Genty. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there.
He's brought down.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
3rd and long for him here. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. More than 24 yards on that one. That's a Vegas 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Straight ahead with Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Play action now. Allen.
49-yard
He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
It's a gain of 20.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs. Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Yellow. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. Going receiver screen here. It's Worthy. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the corner. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. Finds his favorite target again. It's Worthy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Butker knocks it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Allen fires out wide, complete. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 40.
And off to Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Has it downfield, working the left. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What's that?
On the ground with Jeanty. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
At the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Here's the backup. First throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Go.
Here he goes. Third and long. Complete out to the right side. He's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now fourth and goal.
Crack on leading. 79 Bronco.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That play good for 17 and a first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chiefs nearing their 6th win this season. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They give it to him again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards, sets up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's third down.
Back to the well again. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They've got first down here from the 36. They're going to pass it here. Absolutely fires this one right side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots.